That should be good. We'll turn that off and pay someone else to spread that too. Hello. Turn him off. I got my settings wrong. He's doing an autofill from the digestate tank at the BGA. Turn that off completely. I'll save that. And we'll set him off again. He should now use that up. Good. Oh, and just in time. It doesn't use up very quick, does it? Okay, I'll run back to the yard and get this thing filled up. Again. Although I am looking forward to getting the class DLC for 19. Hang on, where's... oh. Wow. Completely screwed that up. The entrance is down here. We've been running this farm initially with just the one Axion 940. I've got a pair of them now. We've got the Zerion as well. I think this is just the 4000. Which is a surprisingly handy tractor for things like compressing silage. I could have used an Axion 800 as well, but the Axion models I got from CMT Software, Smetty, and very good models. He did the 900 series for 19, but then the rumours of class coming for Farm Sim 19 came out, and so that kind of put him out of business when it came to making class tractors. But I could never find a... I'll leave that engine running actually. I could never find a decent model for the Arian. So by leaving the Axion or the Zerion's engine on, it should show us the fill level of the manure tank. The information panel top left, I can't remember what it's called. Very, very useful. I mean, not so much when it comes to, hey, you've got 138 sheep. Or so, yeah, okay. I don't really care. The fact that I've got 100,000 litres of manure, yeah, okay, that's a little bit more significant. But the whole I've got, oops, workers running, I can see the fill levels on all the equipment, whether it's a harvester, a wagon, seeder, cultivator, well, not so much cultivator, but anything that carries stuff. I've got an immediate report on how full it is and how obviously how soon I'm going to have to deal with it. So that digestate tank is about empty. And then we're getting a little notification that, hey, unexpected tank is empty condition. Yep, there we go. It's also available for 19. Now I play with it all the time, but obviously a lot of my Farm Sim 19 farms, they're small, sort of Old Stream Farm, Mercury Farm. I don't have multiple tractors on the go, or they're starting farms, so they don't have much in the way of money to pay workers, even if I did have multiple vehicles. And so it's not something I tend to need as much use of. There we go. Pile of manure is a lot smaller than it used to be. Maybe when we get down to doing field 2, I might empty the cow pit or the pig manure pit too. We're doing 73% full. Makes the job a little bit slower doing it this way. Oh. Excuse me. A little bit more. There we go. So 86. So this should be Matthias Scheiberts. Thank you for this follow and welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. That should be almost full. Yeah, one more partial and we're done with that. And completely messed that one up. Let's lower the bucket a little. Come on. There we go, full bucket. Oops. And we are done. We go again. Oh. Tractor still struggles with this load. I think this is one of the smaller ones. Go up to about 580 horsepower on this, but I've only got about maybe 450. So mid-spring we'll be out with the seed, the planter actually, because Going to be doing these fields, this one probably corn, since it's the closest one to the BGA, which you can see in the distance, along with the storage silos that you can rent. Okay, line that up about there, and off you go. Are you going? Do I have to move forward a little bit more? There you go. Okay, let's go find the... I went the wrong way, didn't I? Well... Again, we did not get far on this. Ow. Oh, I'm going to wrap that around the gate post, aren't I? Okay. We should be able to get out of there now. Yay. So I did try using the Horsch slurry tank and injector, but it doesn't cultivate like this one can do. And up until recently, I've actually been running this as the cultivator of choice. But the working width's way too narrow. I need something that works faster, and I can split the job between the manure tank or the manure truck and the slurry tank when it comes to adding the fertilizer. I just decided the manure was getting out of hand, so I needed something. Yeah, I needed to use it for something, which meant I needed to buy a cultivator, which up until now I haven't really used. Well, actually I was. I would cultivate the ground after after the harvest, and then plant oilseed radish, because my seeder hasn't got the capability of direct drilling, which is probably an oversight on my part. I've been looking at larger models more recently. Yeah, which way was I going? Right. Right about there. Okay, how's the manure truck doing? He's already 50% down. And we missed a bit. Right the way down the line. We got a way to go on that field. Back to the manure truck. top bit was relatively okay. How the heck did that happen? But we do have that big line down there. Yeah, I didn't position well on that last run. I'll rectify a little bit of that, maybe. Probably not something a real farmer would do, because this is kind of a waste, but we got more than enough of it. So what the heck, we will do this. Does mean I can line up back at the bottom of the field once it's done. Hey long hauler, how you doing? It's... yeah, I guess it's kind of overcast. I'm still suffering from a deadly case of the man flu, which I've had for over a week. And we have a load of yard work to do today. So I'll probably, once we break for lunch here, I will be outside for the rest of the day.
I gotta go.
You gotta go, where are you going?
Memorial service.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've had allergy issues all summer, even up to extremely recently. But no, this was a case of we went on vacation last week, and keep pushing the wrong button for that. My father-in-law has a cat which decided to molest me the first day we were there. And I am incredibly allergic to cats, dogs, and birds and stuff. So that didn't work out too well. Oh, what the heck with that? I am going to stick... oh, there you are. You... right, was that there? Was that one? Refill slurry from the cow slurry tank. Set that back again, and oh, hang on. Yes. Okay. He will run with an empty tank. So my first night I had my left eye was completely swollen up. My right eye was not too good either. And then by the next morning I came down with a bad case of the flu. So Friday we did go out in the morning, but by the afternoon I was pretty much out of it and sleeping off the afternoon in the hotel. Saturday we had a family reunion with the other side of the family, and that was kind of fun. And I was able to go. I wasn't particularly energetic, should we say, and spent the afternoon again sleeping. Sunday, I think my wife went out to visit her in-laws again, and I just slept all day. I was completely dead. Monday again, we went out in the morning. I actually went up to the in-laws for the evening, and same again Tuesday, and then Tuesday we came home. That was it. But I got home and I was like, yeah, I need sleep. Lots and lots of it. And I've been on medication all week. Cold and flu remedies and the like. I am out of cough drops. So we had a Warship stream on Wednesday and Thursday this week, but Friday I was really not into it. Oh, okay. Have fun, Alibaba. Grounded 7-year-old weeding a flower bed. Shame I don't have any of those, because I have some, well, not so much flower beds, but the edge of the yard needs an awful lot of weeding. That's something Mrs. Osei and I are going to be doing this afternoon, along with potentially the last but one mow of the year, although that also depends on how soon we sell our house. We're slowly giving away our stuff that we don't want to keep. And then we're getting in touch with the contractor we had do our why aren't you scooping? Scoop, darn you. Seem to be having a problem. Oh, there we go. There. We'll be getting in touch with the contractor who did our kitchen to do some budget tidy up of various rooms in the house. And basically both bathrooms need a new floor. Since the upstairs one, we've just put a wooden floor down in the hallway. And he actually set it up so that he could continue the floor into the bathroom, plus we have enough flooring left to do that. We'll probably put wooden flooring in that bathroom. The downstairs one had a flood many years ago and had some really ropey carpet tiles which we had to pull up. And we never got round to doing that one because it's our private bathroom and it doesn't really matter what it looks like when you live there. Kind of does when you try and sell the place. So for that one we'll probably try and find some very cheap tile that's on, you know, end of line, so that it doesn't cost a load of money. We've got some horrible ceiling tiles in the basement, which unfortunately some of them need replaced. And I think cheapness says we completely replace the bathroom tiles and then recover as many of those as we can to replace the damaged ones in the rest of the basement. So the bathroom will look different. And then possibly a coat of paint down there to make the room look at least reasonable. Come on. There we go. Well, the cows don't care about the manure anymore. That's nice. Yeah, it's interesting how kids believe you're evil. Oh, is that full? I can't see. Yes, that is full. Okay. Wasn't ready for that. I mean, our last two foster kids thought we were mean, bad people because we wouldn't let them do bad stuff, like try and kill each other or raid kitchen cabinets for stuff in the night, or raid the herbs and spices and empty them over their bedroom floor. They thought that should be allowed with no repercussions, and we weren't of the same opinion, and they would get in trouble, and so they said we were mean, and because we're mean they wouldn't listen to us and they wouldn't do what we told them to do. Apparently parents are supposed to let their kids do whatever they want. Oh, that's kind of close. I'll overlap that a little bit. And I'm going to open it up myself. Turn that off. And off it goes again. Yeah, that's kind of what we were hoping with our foster kids. The other kids are, they're our former foster kids, are generally well behaved. I mean, we've noticed their mum doesn't make them eat what she puts on the table, so they'll eat something and then they'll throw a lot of it away, which doesn't go down well in our household. How's this doing? Oh, we're nearly done here, so I'll nearly have to take over from this one. Where'd the axiom go? Oh, there he is. But, Unspoken Angel, hi and welcome to the stream. But we also noticed that the 4-year-old started to throw in a little bit too much lies. So Mrs. Osa had a word with her. And she's still... you sort of pull her aside and you say, look, you've been lying a bit here and you need to stop it. And she gets heartbroken. Oh no, I don't want to be in trouble. I said, well... But she completely different from our last two foster kids because she shows remorse. She understands what she did was wrong and she shouldn't have done it. And she's very upset for hurting your feelings, whereas our previous two foster kids were just, oh, I'm supposed to say I'm sorry for stuff. Yeah, but not just after you've been caught doing it for another time. Yeah. So when they come to you and say, oh, I forgot to say sorry the last time I did this. Why do you think I care? Because, frankly, if you're not responsible enough to realise that you did something wrong and you shouldn't be doing it again, then apologising for the last time you did it doesn't hold any weight with me. Really could do with a bigger tank on that. Although buying it, loading it straight from the cow pen, not a big deal. So he's working fine. He's